Hey guys, this is Jeet Gupta, and today I want to demonstrate my newest tool, Email Jeet. This tool helps you run your email campaigns without an autoresponder. So here's the thing about Email Jeet. It's your desktop autoresponder alternative using which you can mail any list that you've got in just a few button clicks. So you can mail your list without having to go through the painful process of opt-in and double opt-in. I use it to mail my registered subscribers who've either bought my software or have got a trial version, or maybe they're using one of the free software that I made. I collect the list directly through my web server and mail them from this software. And how it can help you is it can get you a lot of money that you are still losing because either you were not able to get your lead into your autoresponder because they either got out of the first opt-in stage or they didn't do the double opt-in, or for some reason you are not able to import them, or you're using a list which is not built through an autoresponder. So in all these cases, you can actually mail your list through Email Jeet and get money from your leads. And the number two use, even if you have got your email list in the autoresponders, you're still losing a lot of money because most of the autoresponders today are not able to inbox your mail so much. So if you want to reach the inbox, if you don't want to end up in the spam folder or sometimes in the updates folder of Gmail, you can use this software which will help you inbox more often, reach more customers and get more success. In my experience, I've used some of the top autoresponders in the market right now without naming names, and I've used Email Jeet to run my campaigns along with an SMTP provider, and in my experience I have got much better results from Email Jeet when compared to the autoresponder services that I was using. More about that later. Let's see how the software works right now. Email Jeet is actually very easy to use. It's definitely easier than setting up an autoresponder. Let me show you what you need. The first thing you need is the detail of the server that you will mail from. So it's over here. Just click on add to add a new one. And as you can see here, it works with all of the leading email service providers, including SendGrid, Mailgun, Mailjet, Amazon SES, and Postmark. The best thing is Email Jeet uses the native APIs of these service providers so that you're able to get the mail out fastest and you're able to get very good delivery rates. The settings of each service provider is different. It differs because it's according to their specifications. And when you get an account with them, you'll be able to get these details. Just enter these over here and click on save. And there's one more thing. It also supports SMTP. So if you are trying to use your own SMTP server, or if you got a service provider which is not among those that we support by default, you can still mail them. You can still mail using them using the SMTP settings. So it's got support for SMTP and some of the most popular email mailing systems on the internet right now. So when you're done filling in the details, click on save. And Email Jeet will save these details into the database and you will see it listed over here just like this. I've already got something over here, so I won't be filling those details there. I won't be filling the details here. So I've already got a service provider, and once you finish putting in your own details, it will be listed like this. The second thing you need to have is, of course, the list of email addresses or your list. You can import it into Email Jeet with just a few clicks of the mouse button. It's very easy again. To start it, just click on import. And this will bring you the import or add a list email or add a list dialog. And you can either choose a new name for the list, for example, my new list. Or if you want, you can add the email addresses to an existing list. Email Jeet lets you import both text files and CSV files. So if you export your list from an autoresponder, you can export a CSV file from there and import it into Email Jeet without any hassles. There are a few settings that you can use if you're using a CSV file. Let's try and import a text file email list. So once you're done with the settings, just click on save, and Email Jeet will give you a dialog box which will let you select the list that you want to import. So I'm gonna go with this test list and just click on OK, and I have my new list over here with fresh 135 addresses. So this is how you actually import your list into Email Jeet. It's very fast, it's very rapid, and once your list is imported, you won't have to import it again and again. If you want to delete a list anytime, you can press delete and it will delete the list. If you want to export the list, just click on export and you will be able to save a CSV file containing the email addresses. So that's how you work with the import and the export list feature. That's how you get the addresses into Email Jeet. It shows you the list name and the number of emails in the list. Now let's go and create an email that we want to send out to our list, that we want to send across. All right, so coming to that. To send out an email, just type out the new subject over here, or if you want, you can type out anything you want over here, or if you want, you can just paste your headline from the copy or from whatever page you're getting the headline from, whatever page you're getting the email from, and select the account that you want to send the mail through. You can have multiple accounts. I have one from SendGrid right over here, but you can have the account from any service you want. And the from address will change according to the account you set. It will be changed to your default address for each account. There is a facility to add in a default address in each account. And if you want, you can double click and change the settings for any account. So the from address will be set according to the account you've selected, and if you want, you can always change it. All right, and you have to select the list name over here. Which list do you want to send the email to? And you will see here two boxes, from and to. So this will actually let you decide how many people you want to mail inside that list. So for example, my list over here, all list has 17,454 leads, 54 customers. So if I want, I can send my mail to all of them, or if I want, I can send my mail only to the first 1,000, or if I want, I can send the mail only from the first 1,000 to the next, to the 5,000 member, or to the next 4,000 members. So this will actually send the mails to just 4,000 people. And using this feature, Email Jeet will actually let you send the email to partial lists, to only a part of your lists. So if you want to promote maybe multiple people, if you want to promote multiple products to your list, you can do that. Segmentation is so easy with Email Jeet. All right, now we need to have some content over here. You can type the content if you want, or if you got the content already ready somewhere, just paste it over here, and you can put in links any way you want. For example, I'm gonna put a random link over here. These are HTML links, but if you want, you can just put the normal text links too. And you know what? Email Jeet is the only email client to send both HTML and text versions of your mail to the server, to the direct client. What it does is it takes the text version of the email that you've put in, automatically converts into HTML, and also sends the HTML version. Apart from the text version, you can type in any HTML you want, you can use all the HTML tags you want, and the text version will only have the bare texts. So this way you will be able to reach more people. You will be able to reach people who are using an email client or an email server which does not support HTML, and that is a very important feature if you want to inbox or if you want to reach to more people. So once you're done, you can just check the preview button over here, and this will show you how your email will actually look in the client's email client, in the client's email window. It supports HTML, so if you put in any images or any headlines, it will also show up. They will also show up. All right, and I want to show you this special feature over here, the spam score. This is an amazing feature which will actually let you find out how spammy your email can be, and if you need to change anything about your email, it will tell you so. So if you click on check spam score, Email Jeet will use the spam assassin formula, which is the standard email spam detection formula on the internet right now. So using spam assassin, it will tell you what your spam score is, and you can decide whether you want to send this email or you want to rewrite something, you want to do something to make it less spammy. Now 5.5 is the standard score that I've been getting for my marketing emails. It's a pretty good score, which will ensure that your email is delivered to a lot of people, to as many people as possible. If you score less than it, like 4 or 3, amazing. That means you will be able to reach more people. But if you get something over 7, it means your email is spammy and you need to change something about it. So Email Jeet actually lets you find out if your email is spammy, if it's gonna inbox, or if it is going to be rejected by the spam filters. And it uses the spam assassin formula. I want to stress on it because this is the formula that about 75% of the servers are using to detect spam. So once you're done with setting up the email, once you've done putting up all the settings, you've checked your spam score, you have calibrated your content, just click on send to send the email instantly. So I'm sending to only 2 people, so that really won't take long. It's already done, and the email will appear over here, and you can see the status is sent. You can also schedule the email and send it at a future date. To do that, just click on the schedule button and you will see a calendar view which will let you pick up the date you want to send it, the time you want to send it, and also the time zone. So if you want to send it, say tomorrow, so today is 20th October, you want to send it on the 21st, you can do so. You can select any time you want. Suppose you want to send it at 11 a.m. and the time zone that it'll show you is the current system time zone, but if you want, you can select any time zone you want. So let me go with EST, which is very popular in the market that we operate in. So just select EST, which is minus 500 hours. And when you click save, Email Jeet will queue your email to be sent at the set hour. Of course, it will convert the time zone to your system time so that the email is sent correctly. So this is how you can actually schedule emails and send it on any date. And you know what? When you close Email Jeet, it's not going to just shut down. What it's going to do is it's going to minimize, it's going to disappear from your taskbar and go into your system icon list, go into your system's icon where it will be active, it will keep running so that it is actually able to send the emails when you've scheduled it. If you want, you can put it in your startup. So Email Jeet will run every time your computer boots up and it will remain loaded so that all your emails that you're sending will be sent automatically at the right time. So this is how you actually use Email Jeet to email your prospects using any SMTP client, using any list that you can just import without the hassle of opt-in, and it keeps a track of all the emails you've sent. So if in the future you want to see what email you sent at a particular date, you can just click on it and it will load up the email text. You can see what you sent to your customers. And of course, it integrates well with SendGrid, with Mailjet, with Amazon SES, with Postmark, and all those fancy, all those hi-fi SMTP services, emailing services, so that you can actually track the results for each email using the data provided from those SMTP services. And anytime you want, you can export your list, take it anywhere you want, import it in your autoresponder or any other service if you want it. So this is why Email Jeet is the perfect email client for internet marketers. It has full support for HTML as well as text email, scheduling, all of the features that will help you grab more market share, help you make more money from every email you sent out. This is Jeet Gupta signing out. Have a good time.